This is someone who should be wealthy at this stage of his career. And through mismanagement and through people hangers on and bad contracts and bad deals and bad leases like he had in his studio, he really doesn't have any money at this point. I don't even think he owns the rights to I Believe I Could Fly. He's trying to get it together. He doesn't have it sitting in the bank, sitting in a shoebox, sitting anywhere. No. I'm unaware of any other investigations. I haven't been contacted by any prosecutors from any jurisdiction anywhere. I haven't been contacted by any attorneys saying that they're representing a witness who's received a grand jury subpoena, anything like that. Well, that's why I haven't seen any evidence of any 14-year-old victim. There's an allegation of a 14-year-old victim. I haven't seen any evidence of it. So that's why we have a process. That's why we have a charge, and we have a prosecutor, and we have a defense attorney, we have a judge, and we have a jury, and we look at the evidence, and we figure out what we're going to do. He's upset. It's obviously more difficult because there's 4 separate cases, and last time there was only 1 case, but each case is different, and we'll address them as they come along. But he's devastated. Here is someone who at one point was a huge star, and now he's sitting behind bars, even if it's just for a day. He's got these accusations. He's not going to be able to tour. And people, unfortunately, there's this whole hashtag movement. Just because someone says something now and it's 2019, it doesn't make them credible. And just because they said something now and they haven't said something in a long time, it doesn't necessarily make them incredible. We have to look at the evidence. We have to look at what happened. I know on one of the cases, there are a number of interviews where the young lady says, I lied about how old I was. I lied to him about how old I was, and then recently said, oh no, I lied about lying about how old he was. Well, if these allegations are proven to not be true, and these were consensual encounters, certainly the encounters on some of their charges, then we shouldn't be second guessing someone's sex life. I mean, frankly, there's been a lot of talk about how he has these hostages in his house. They were here in court today, these 2 young ladies. They were with him yesterday walking in front of the media. The police have been by to see them. The police have interviewed them. They interviewed them in Atlanta. They interviewed them in Chicago. They didn't say they were hostages at all, but people keep saying these people are hostages. We're going to wait. We're going to see what the evidence is. He's entitled to a presumption of innocence. We'll evaluate all the evidence. I'm sure we'll have some conversations with the prosecutors, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. He did not force anyone to have sex. He doesn't have. He's a rock star. He doesn't have to have non-consensual sex.